So the World Cup winners France are up and moving with a 1-0 win over the unfancy Germans. Is it too little too late for Löw's men? We'll take a little look. Man! That's right, folks, back once again with another match review. Looking back at the Group F match between the big boys, France and Germany, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new, where have you been, boys? Smash your subscribe and get you back out today with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Euro 2020 related. Whoa, football related. We're going to all hear. No one Ruskies, that's right, boys, because we're back. Of course, we had a bit of a snafu with the old watch along. Again, it's out of my hands. I don't know what's going on. I think some Google flip is after me. But anyway, we'll talk all about that later. Anyway, we're big shout out to the VIPs. They are the patrons. Thank you for your continued support. But anyway, let's get cracking and have a little look then, shall we? So let's take a look at it then, shall we? Of course, take a look back at this belter. Of course, the big boys locking horns. France up against Germany. It was 1-0 in the end over in the Allianz Arena. That's right, over in Germany. The one and only goal coming from Mats Hummels, puts the ball in the back of the net. Good little breakaway play on the left-hand side. Pogba with a deadly cross. Couldn't get rid of it. Mats Hummels, the only way he could get rid of it was in the back of the net. It was a very interesting game, of course. I did try to watch it, even though I planned on doing the watch along, but we got kicked out for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm actually getting pissed off with it at the moment. Yeah, it was 1-0. Germany with all the possession, but France with that excellent counter-attacking football they have. Of course, with Mbappe up top, clinical. We actually had a couple. I think they actually had 2 goals ruled out for the VAR, so it could have been more than this. Germany could have also been in the mix as well with a 62% possession compared to 38 for La France. 10 shots on the day for the Germans. 6 off target, 4 didn't really make any difference, of course. As for the French, of course, 4 for them. Quick look at the stats then here. Of course, the Germans were 62% possession, 38 for the France. 10 shots on the day, 6 of them off target. 4 of them must have, of course, got a little bit closer to the money. Of course, 2, as for the French, 4 shots for them, 2 off target as well, and 1 was in the back of them. Not really, though. It was a big fat OG. 3 corners for the French, 5 for the Germans, 10 free kicks for La France, 6 for the Deutsch. And of course, a couple of offsides. Quite a few yellow cards knocking about as well. 850 touches it was for the Germans. 692 passes compared to 604 touches for La France. And of course, 434 passes as well. Pass success rate, do we have those numbers over? We do. It is a 89% success rate with the passing. 82 for La France. Kick it on further then, take a look at the shot grid here. This is where all the action took place. Of course, for the Germans, a lot of long-range bad boys. Of course, 3 of them outside the box. And some long range, some intricate bit of footwork in the middle of the area. Of course, didn't really go in the back of the net. As for the French, this one right here, that was the cross, where a lovely deadly ball off of Hummels. Unfortunately, wrong place, wrong time. Take a look at the heat maps then, shall we? Starting off with the Germans, of course. As you can see, a lot of possession in the middle third here, the attacking third, you would say. A lot of orange, which means that a lot of touches were happening in this area. Of course, Neuer was very, very busy as well, kind of keep him on his toes, playing the sweeper keeper role as he does. But yes, this attacking area, of course, with the likes of Muller, Havertz, Kroos, of course, passing the key passes to try and get them unlocked. But unfortunately, they couldn't do it in the end. As for La France, if we look at it this way, I'm trying to see which way we're going. I assume this is the French goalkeeping area right here with Hugo Lloris again. So they would be pegged back defensively and not going forward as much as the Germans, of course. So yeah, but hey, explosivity is what the French got. And again with Mbappe, you've always got a goal in your tank. In fact, I think Benzema would have got the second goal that was a bit ruled out. But still, Mbappe is the danger man, and if whoever has him in the team, of course, it's only going to be France. But I'm talking about he is a weapon of mass destruction, and I'm sure the French are going to go far in this tournament. Take a look at the touch grid here. Again, Neuer down here. All the touches happening in that middle third here, the attacking third, I would say. Of course, quite sporadic as well. Defensive third. As for La France, a lot of touches down this bottom hand side here where the Hugo Lloris would be, and again keeping it more in the defensive third, I would say, if you have a quick look at that way. Quick look at the starting 11s then, shall we? Starting with La France, Hugo Lloris between sticks, Mbappe, Varane, Hernandez, Pavard, N'Golo Kante, Adrien Rabiot, Paul Pogba, Kylian Mbappe, Griezmann, Benzema up top. That is a who's who. £650 million worth of talent right there. As for the Germans, £509 million worth of talent. Neuer between sticks. Rudiger, Ginter, Hummels make up a back 3. Kroos, Gundogan, Kimmich, Gosens, Havertz, Muller and Gnabry up top. Muller only 31. Was he the oldest on the pitch? No, of course Manuel Neuer was the oldest for the Germans. So look at the subs then. We did see some sub action. Of course, Corentin Tolisso came in on the pitch, Ousmane Dembele as well. Just the 2 subs for the French. Of course, the Germans went a bit more bold with the 4. Emre Can come on, of course. Leroy Sané, Kevin Volland, Timo Werner as well. So when you look at that, when you look at it, the Germans don't have much in regards to attacking. They threw everything they had. They threw on Sané, they threw on Volland, and they threw on Werner. They got nothing else. Anyway, let's take a look at, of course, the match ratings. Not from me, it's from an outside third party here. It looks like the man of the match was, looks like Hugo Lloris was in contender to Toni Kroos as well. Mbappe only got 6.7, so it's quite surprising. But I think Rafa Varane got the man of the match. But yeah, so a couple of 7s on the back line. They had to be on their very, very best, of course, to stop the Germans' attack. So it was the French defence won. Paul Pogba maybe got a man of the match, and the German attack probably failed. Gnabry with a 6. It was very, very, very poor. Neuer with a 6.7. So an average 6.71 for the Germans, 7.14 for La France. Down here you can see the timeline of events. The goal was pretty early, and it kind of put the dampeners on the Germans. Early doors, but I do not believe the Germans are out of it just yet. They will have to bounce back at the next attempt. Quick look at what's going on social media, shall we? Rocky Gill said this: entertaining game, 2 decent teams. France have quality all over the pitch with ball winning ability in Kante and frightening pace of Mbappe. We'll take a top team to beat favourites France, who will only get better as the competition progresses. Alexandra Thames said, shameful referee. When France scores, VAR works to invalidate. When there is a penalty for France, the referee does not whistle it. VAR does not signal it. Where is the respect for the rules? Is this the football UEFA wants? Spanish referees out. Sideline Sports says Germany outplayed France. Biased commentary and analysis of the entire way, but Germany looks strong. France may have been sitting on their lead, but outside of the long ball, so Mbappe, they offered next to nothing. Crystal said this: Germany with the possession, but no real chances of goal. France were very defensive, but also dangerous in offense. Kind of lucky that for Germany that there were 2 close offside goals. Could have been worse. Portugal should be easier. Aidan Corey said this: Germany had better team play, passage success than France overall. They rendered the game so much more exciting. Can't say France deserve a win through an own goal, but that is what it is. I hope the best for Germany in the next matches. Good. Folar said this: Pogba is my man of the match, but he really needs to leave that small club in Manchester to prosper in the club level. Honest Chelsea fan, he says. Adrien Orion, great game to watch, a treat to watch. The intensity was fire. Pogba and Kante duo was amazing. Though Germany played well to the last minute. France defending and attacked well. It was like watching a knockout match. France are looking quite good. This is AAB. Again, they have such an elite back line who knows each other well and also so dangerous on the counter. Pogba Kante pivot in is unreal, and PP can just break down defences with good passing cause of freedom, aka IQ, like Mbappe's runs around him. Yocho said the referee was absolutely awful. Tackle from behind, no foul. Knee to the back of the head, no foul. Rudiger taking a bite out of Pogba, no foul. What a joke. Those are their opinions, not mine. Look at the state of play over in Group F then, shall we? Of course, Portugal and France get themselves up to winners over in Group F. Germany currently lie in 3rd, which might be enough for them to get through, but they need to get some points to the board. Anyway, Hungary also got that big monstering pasting by Portugal in the end, 3-0 loss, which puts them in a bit of pickle as well. Hungary against France next on the 19th of June, and also Germany go to take on Portugal also on that same date. Over in the Allianz Arena. There you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. What do you think about that? Are Germany out? Are France on their way to another title? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What about the other two? Is there any hope for Hungary left? We'll take a look at that, of course, in the other video, so make sure you check that out. But until then, give the video some love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. Check out the links down below on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and of course Patreon as well. So give the video some love. Hopefully the Germans will bounce back. I'll be there through thick and thin. But until then, I'm out.